Hello and welcome back to my channel. It's currently raining, so I don't know if you can actually hear me. It is a Saturday morning and at about 8:30, and I want to get some reading done this weekend. I have a library book that's due next week, so I need to read that in this video, and I'm in like the last 15%. Let's check. I'm 84% of the way through What the River Knows. I'm going to finish this today. So when my coffee is brewing, I am going to read for a little bit out here, and then I'll grab that and sit out here and read. But this morning I will finish What the River Knows, and this will finally be checked off of my list, and I will finally be done reading. So let's get reading. I just finished What the River Knows, and I finally finished this book. The last 10% of the book was actually decently good. I feel like there was some actual plot happening. There was some like random stuff again that happened that I just feel is not advancing the story, and it's just kind of like randomly thrown in there. Overall, I have no idea how I feel about this book. Maybe like a 3-star. I really didn't like the characters, and the writing style wasn't for me. I will finish out this series when the next book comes out, just because I don't like leaving things unfinished, and the ending was interesting, so I'm hoping that maybe the next book will be better, but I'm not holding my breath for it. I am very happy though that I finally checked this book off my list, and I have now completed this book that I have been going for a very long time. It's no longer hanging over my head. So I think the next book I'm gonna go pick up is my library book, because I need to read that this week. It is a Sunday evening, and I really haven't read much at all this weekend since Saturday morning, but I'm gonna lay in bed for a while and read some of Daisy Jones and the Six. This is due on Friday, so I need to get it done by then. It's Monday night, and I'm getting ready to head to bed. So I'm going to journal, but I'm also going to be reading. Currently I'm reading Daisy Jones and the Six, which is a library book, and I need to finish that up. And I recently started Things We Leave Unfinished, and so far I'm loving it, and I just want to sit and like binge the whole thing. The writing is just so bingeable, and I'm engaged with the story, and like the story's believable. But this one has a deadline on it, so I'm going to read at least one more section of this book tonight before I pick up Things We Leave Unfinished again, and before I go to sleep, because it is, I don't know what time it is right now. Let's see. It's about 9:40, so my goal is to be like ready to fall asleep at like 11, so about an hour and 20 minutes, which will be plenty of time to read. So let's get reading. So it's Tuesday, and it's only 8:45, but I just had a really busy day today, so I'm getting ready for bed, and I am going to try to read the next like 10-ish pages, because that gets me to at least the next section in this book. So at least I'm moving forward and making some progress on this book, even though I am very tired. But I only have a couple more days left, and I'd really like to finish this instead of having to renew it. So I'm gonna put myself on that time crunch and try to finish this book. It's completely possible. I'm hoping tomorrow I'll have more time to read and just be less tired. But I'm gonna read for at least probably 15 minutes. If I can get more pages in, that would be great, but 10 pages is my goal for tonight. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I will pick this up another time. I got 2 more sections read, which is about 20 pages. So I did, move my bookmark, make a little progress in the book, and I'm getting closer to that 1/3 mark. It's only about 350-page book, so I can definitely get it done by the end of the day Friday, but every little bit is progress. So I'm going to journal and then just go to bed early tonight, and I will pick this up tomorrow. It's Wednesday evening, and I've spent most of the evening reading. I was reading Daisy Jones and the Six, and I've gotten about halfway through. I sat outside and read until it got too dark, and then I picked up my Kindle book, so I think I'm going to stop. I'm at a good stopping point in this one for today. I'm going to try to crank out the rest of this book over the next 2 days so I can get it returned by the end of Friday, and I'm gonna get ready for bed and read on my Kindle. So that is my check-in for Wednesday, and I will see you tomorrow. So I was working on reading Daisy Jones and the Six today for a little bit. I read for maybe about a half hour, and I'm on page 178. This is due tomorrow, but I don't think I'm gonna get it done, so I went on to my library website and I renewed it for a week. So my goal is to get it done by this weekend. Then I can just not have to worry about it being overdue and whatnot, but I'm going to finish that book this weekend. I just don't have the energy to stay up and finish it tonight so I can get it back for tomorrow, but that's where we're at with that. I'm going to just chill and watch some videos for a while because I just need to do something mindless, and then I will probably journal and then read a little bit of my Kindle book, The Things We Leave Unfinished, because I'm absolutely loving this book so far. Had hair on it. I'm 29% of the way in this. I bring my Kindle with me to work, and I read at least try to read like 10-15 minutes on my lunch break after I eat my lunch and whatnot. So I'm getting through that book and I'm really enjoying it, which is hard because I want to read that one and I want to read Daisy Jones and the Six and get that one done because I'm enjoying that one too, but it's just taking me a little longer than I anticipated. So that's my reading update for today, and I will check in tomorrow, I guess. It's a beautiful Saturday morning. I'm sitting on my porch in my egg cheese swing, and I don't have anything I need to do this weekend, so the plan is to try to finish 2 to 3 books. My priority right now is going to be to finish Daisy Jones and the Six. I did renew it so I could not have it be overdue, so I'm going to finish that up or try to finish that up today. And then I really want to read The Things We Leave Unfinished. I'm about, I think, 30% of the way through that book, and I never want to put it down, but I always have to because I read it on my lunch. So because I don't have anything I need to do this weekend, reading is going to be what I need to do. And then I'm also going to try to tackle some projects at my house, but it's the morning. I'm waiting for my coffee to be ready, and it's time to read. I've been sitting on my porch for the last probably 2.5 hours reading. I've been working on Daisy Jones and the Six, and I definitely think I can finish this book today, so that I can return it to the library, and then I can go back to reading on my Kindle The Things We Leave Unfinished, and I'm very excited about that. So it's been nice to just have a day where I don't have anything that I need or want to do, and I can just sit and read. So it's about 20 after 11, and I have finished Daisy Jones and the Six, and I can go drop this off at the library now, and I can work on reading Things We Leave Unfinished, which I am 31% of the way through. and I'm absolutely loving this book, so I'm excited to read it. But I think I need to get up, get ready for the day, and take care of some things before I like dive into reading some more. So I'm currently working on finishing up When Everyone Leaves. This is the book for my book study group, and it's one of those things that it's just like, this book is awful. It's not well written. It's like a list that they dragged out over 250 pages. I just don't see the value in it. But going to my book study group, I try to hear everybody out and their perspectives, and if you find something valuable out of it, great for you. It's just not the book for me. But I want to finish this up because I can't make it to my book study group in October because I have a different engagement that I need to be at during that time, and I think we're finishing up in November. But I just want to like read this and kind of get it off my desk and off my to-do list of things to do. So I'm alternating between like watching videos and like cracking down on this book. So that's one more thing, like book that's floating out there that I'm currently reading. So then I can read the book on my Kindle, the other physical book I've started, and I have another physical book I've started and the other 2 books left on my September TBR, because also this weekend I need to film picking my October TBR because September is almost over and it's just a little bit wild. But that is my reading update for right now, and I will check in later.